Right, this is a quick video to show you how to set up your new call system. First to go over what's included in the pack. So we've got the amplifier here, a UK mains plug adapter, a weatherproof speaker with 10 meters of speaker cabling, a USB stick preloaded with a Swift or another bird sound, and two fuses which are spares for the amplifier, which just fit into the back here. So these systems were actually designed to attract swifts specifically for the making of bird nest soup. So they've been tweaked such for the purpose of attracting swifts in, and hopefully it'll help you get them into your boxes. So first thing you need to do is affix the UK plug adapter onto the 2-pin that comes on the amp. So you just slot that in there, and then these screws will actually take either a Phillips or a flathead, and screw the one screw in nice and tight. You have to give that quite a few turns, but then that should hold the 2-pin inside it. The next thing to connect up is the speaker. Quite simple. We flip this around. Red goes to red and black to black. As mentioned before, the bottom two, channel 1 and channel 2, and the top two, channel 3 and channel 4. So I'd recommend just starting with channel 1. Pull back the sprung tab. Push the exposed cable end inside, and that will just spring back into place. You can obviously add more speakers as you please. Something else to be wary of is, for the purpose of this demonstration, I've left this speaker coiled up just so that it's nice and neat. But when you're actually fitting this speaker somewhere, make sure all of this cabling is uncoiled, because if you leave it in a coil like that, it actually creates a magnetic field which can cause damage to the speaker. So make sure this is unwound and tidied away neatly. The next thing we'll do is power this up. When we power it up, the clock will show here, and a light on this side which indicates whether channel 3 and 4 are on. That's the only thing you see as you power it up. So first thing first is to set the clock. So you can see the button with clock under here. You hold down that until the number starts flashing. Then use the hour button to scroll through. And then the minute button to set the current time. And once you've set that, you can just wait for a couple of seconds and it will set back to the main screen and hold that time. So once you've done that, if you just want to play the Swift calls straight away, you take the USB stick. This will also work with an SD card. Push it into the front. This SD card and USB slot will serve channels 1 and 2. And then we can see it starts to flash with USB at the top here. And it will automatically start playing without you having to do anything. And you can then adjust the volume using the toggle here. If you want to use the timing mode, you have to first take the USB stick out, and then you can see when we press timing, it will toggle between on and off. This is the time that it will come on and the time that it will come off. So if we go back to the main screen, press timing once, we get on, then hold down the timing button, then we'll see the clock again, but this is for the timing. Again, use hour to scroll to the desired on time, so we'll set this for 7 o'clock in the morning. Again, leave it till that stops flashing. And press timing again, but this time press it twice to go to off, and then hold it down to set the time. And again, use hour and minute, so we'll set it to switch off at 7:45. Leave it till it stops flashing to set. So then once you have the timing set up, plug the USB stick back in. It'll automatically start playing, as it does every time you plug the USB stick in. If we now press mode once, it will switch to timing mode. So that will now not come on until this timer reaches 7 o'clock. If you want to switch back to the automatic play, just press mode once again. It takes a few seconds, but the USB will start flashing and it will start playing. There you go. So the timer operates on channels 1 and 2. Channels 3 and 4 will just play directly as you plug something in, even to the SD or the USB. Obviously these two channels run to the other two speaker ports on the back, so if you don't have anything plugged into these, you won't hear anything. And channels 3 and 4 can also be switched off if you're not using them, simply by pressing the button here labelled switch, and you'll see that the light goes off to indicate that that channel has gone off. So if you want to run your Swift calls both for a couple of hours in the morning and the evening, you can use this timer on channels 1 and 2 in conjunction with a plug timer, because this will allow you to set an on and an off time as showed previously. Then if you want to do that more times throughout the day, you'll need to use a plug adapter timer. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that covers everything you need to know to get your new sound system up and running. Any other questions or any issues, of course, get in touch with us at Peak Boxes and we will do our best to help you out.